Hi everyone, thanks for viewing another one of our unboxing videos. It's been a little while since I was able to do one. Because of all the weather, we weren't able to do one for Aether Revolt, but today we've got one of our brand new Modern Masters 2017 editions. Comes out this Friday. Let's go ahead and crack open some packs. Now, I for one, and I'm sure most of you, are really excited about this. They finally went all the way up through. Wow, good job with the shipping, Wizards. Thanks. They actually gone all the way through the Return to Ravnica block. I started playing during the Innistrad block, so some of those cards I wasn't able to get at the time, I might actually get a chance to get this time around. So let's go ahead and open up a few packs, find out what we're going to get. Make sure it's all nice and focused. Perfect. And I am just going to kind of quickly go through them. I know some people like to know what the commons are. Some people like to know what the uncommons are because, of course, there are expensive uncommons in this set. Other people don't care. One way or the other, Mizzium Orders, first rare, and the foil. And yes, before anyone bothers to comment, I do gently toss my cards. Because you know what? Your cards aren't worth anything if you don't sell them. Yay, Burning Tree. Putrefy. Awesome. Give some given, and a foil Putrefy. I will probably go against the grain of a lot of store owners and say that if you are spending money and Magic cards just to invest in them, you're stupid. They're pieces of paper. Yeah, they're worth money if you sell them. Yes, there are cards, Abrupt Decay, that are worth money from back in the day. There are even some cards that are worth money now. But as of right this second, I believe Tarmogoyf is down to about $90 or so from the current set because of all the reprints. Which means all of you that bought them out the last, what are we up to, 3 times it was printed, are out money. So yes, you can make, hey, Might of Old Creox. You can make money, Scalding Tarn. I'm okay with that. Pyroclasm is my foil. You can make money in Magic, but if you're trying to do it only as your source of income, and you're not playing the game and trying to get the cards you want, I think you're doing it wrong. A lot of Burning Trees, not as difficult. That's interesting. And not actually worth being upside down. Venser. And the foil, Giant Painting. Electromancer, glad he got a reprint. That is my favorite Blood Rush card of all time. I feel it needs to be in a lot more often. Hellrider, I remember when he was really expensive. And now no one really seems to care. So presumably most of you guys have been keeping up on kind of what the going prices are for most of the stuff is. And of course, any of the fetch lands, which have finally been reprinted from the original Zendikar block, are going to be expensive cards. We also have, of course, Damnation got reprinted. Tarmogoyf again. At this point, I'm just going to assume if a Master set comes out, it's going to have Tarmogoyf. Falcon Wrath. And rare. Cavern of Souls got reprinted. I actually had money riding on the fact that there was no way Wizards was going to give us Snapcaster, Liliana, and Cavern all in the same set. I thought there was just no way in crap they were going to do that, and I am completely wrong. I figured they would have saved at least one of them for Soul Warden. Let me set that aside. I thought they'd save at least one of those for next year's Masters set. Most likely Eternal Masters 2. Oop, that's what happens when I'm talking. Desecration Demon, awesome. That's going in my personal collection. A foil gift of Orzhova. Emblem. I do think it's funny. I'm not really sure why they felt the need to reprint Domri. Domri currently is priced less than Path to Exile. Just kind of makes me laugh. Yay, autofocus. Spike Jester, awesome. Yay, Boros Ragnar. And foil, Tandem Lookout. So let's see, we've gotten one fetch land. I believe that one's around 40? Dyna Charge, awesome. Hey, there we go. We're gonna gently set that one right there. And the foily is a Traitorous Instinct. I believe Liliana is sitting at around 70. All my prices do come from Star City Games, ones I randomly quote for you. Everyone has their own opinion of who to go to for pricing. I like them. They stay consistent. They don't have a weird averaging system that makes it so every 45 minutes their prices change. You get their Mage's Touch and foily Dyna Charge. Oops. Yeah, I have no idea why they bothered to redo all of them. There we go, Misty Rainforest. Here's the Spectacle. Alright, so far I got 2 fetches and a Liliana. I believe all the fetches... No, half the fetches are at... Dwelling Tarn's at 45. Let's see, Misty I believe is at 35. So far, not too bad of a box. Not really sure what the aftermarket box prices are going to end up being on this one. Soul Warden. Seems every couple of hours the prices change on Death Shadow, and the foily is a Molten Rain. I've been spending too much time chit-chatting this time around and giving myself some commentary that getting a little behind on my normal time. Ranger. Thunderous Wrath, awesome. There we go, here's a path. Call of the Herd. And a Gnawing Zombie. Hopefully I'm not making anyone dizzy with the autofocus in and out. I tried doing the fixed focus to just bring the cards up. It didn't seem to work really well. I got some feedback on that. So we're trying it this way this time. Leave a comment if you like it better if I do a fixed focus or just have it autofocus for you. That way you can kind of know where it's going. Yay, Deadeye Navigator, don't really care. But foily Abrupt Decay. I'm okay with that. So what are you guys most excited for? It's kind of weird because for me, even though I started playing at the Innistrad blog, I already have playsets of pretty much everything that's been reprinted at this point that I really wanted. There are some of the original Zendikar fetches that I'm glad that I might finally be able to get a hold of without having to pay a whole lot. Vampire Nighthawk, I'm very glad that he came back. There we go. This is turning into a very, very lovely box. Wow. I'm going to need to take a moment. Okay, I'm going to kind of continue. There is a foil in there, now that I'm distracted and don't really care. So, let's see. How many checkboxes have I hit so far? I've got the Tarmogoyf, I've got the Liliana. You know, if I hit a Snapcaster in here, I think I just about hit all the really expensive cards in this set. I'm going to have to line those up for you when I'm done. Last Modern Monsters set, I opened one box. I had a foil and regular Izzet, awesome. Tarmogoyf. Unfortunately, that was before Restoration Angel. And a foil Terminus. I'm okay with that too. Separate. Unfortunately, it was before I actually would record any of these. So other than me telling people at the store and them believing me, I got nothing. I got no way to prove it. It's a real shame because it's really awesome. Madcap's card, I'm glad is back. I always really like that one in standard. Crackling Counterpart and Banishing Stroke. Get that out of there. We don't need that. Don't need that. Nobody cares. I'm starting to take too much time. That's what happens when I get out of practice from having not done one of these in a couple of months. Extractor Demon. And Gideon's Lawkeeper is the foily. Down to the last few packs. You'd think I'd be able to do these ones faster than a regular booster box since there's only 24 packs in a box instead of the regular 36. But I get so distracted by some of the pretty cards. Dampening Matrix, and Izzet Signet. Blood Moon's another one that I'm glad they reprinted, mostly to bring down the price on that. I would argue that it probably sees the most play in Commander. Okay, Basilisk Collar. And Spellpierce. Well, they can't all be Tarmogoyfs. Alright, what do we got? 3 packs left. We've hit 13 minutes. I'm going way over my time. So for those of you that have actually made it all the way through the box with me today, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I get a lot of feedback on not wanting it to go more than about 10 minutes, kind of max. There we go. And Evil Twin. Goblin Electromancer, foily. I'm okay with that. Token. What do you guys think of what Wizards decided to reprint? Was there anything in here that you just don't understand why they bothered to reprint it? Or cards that you really wish they did reprint that they didn't? Obviously, they weren't going to reprint anything on the restricted list. Voice Resurgence. So. Okay, that's 3 mythics out of the box so far. I'm okay with that. I am a little sad to see Voice Resurgence has dropped down in price, unfortunately. It's sitting around 12 right now. It used to be a lot more than that. Although, while everyone's been paying attention to all the cards that have gone up and down in price because of all the reprintings, what a lot of people might not have been paying any attention to are the cards that went up in price because they weren't reprinted. A lot of modern staple cards kind of hovered at one time. Sever the Bloodlines, Foil Slime Molding, sorry. Kind of hovered at one price, and then once everyone found out exactly what was going to be reprinted and what wasn't, it all kind of changed in price. So let's see, where are... Aha, there we go. And feel free to leave me angry messages on the fact that you don't like the way I handle my cards. I just don't care. If these are my cards, I can do whatever I want with them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got some Soul Wardens in there, emblems. I feel like there was another fetch land in there that I think I just casually kind of tossed onto the pile. I can hear people cringing and quickly, there it is. Typing out stuff. There's Restoration Angel that got buried. But here's the ones I'm the most happy with. Got the Liliana, Tarmogoyf, Voice, Scalding Tarn, and a Misty Rainforest. I don't care what the price of this is. Voice Resurgence is awesome. As always, subscribe if you like the random way I go about this. Comment whether you like the way I do this or think this is really stupid and hate the fact that I just kind of chuck my cards around. Otherwise, thank you very much.